YourBoatMoney.com is not just a place to apply for boat loans. It is a place to learn about boat loans. It is a place to understand how boat loans work and how to make the best decision for what you are trying to do. You see, during the COVID boat buying pandemic, which went along with COVID-19, everyone in the world, it seemed, was trying to buy a boat. And I couldn't answer the phone enough. I couldn't answer the text messages and the emails and the private messages and all the other ways that people were contacting me. And that was not providing good customer service, since I couldn't answer those. And quite frankly, people were getting a little mad at not just myself, but everyone in the industry when they couldn't get answers. So I decided to look around the internet and see if I could find a really good resource for my customers to send them to help them understand boat loans. Well, guess what? It doesn't exist, or at least it didn't then. There were plenty of sales websites. There were plenty of, here's our rate, contact us today and apply now. That doesn't answer questions. That was just a website to get you there, to get you to apply. And that's fine, but I wanted to do a little bit more. See, I was asked the same questions over and over and over again, every day, multiple times a day, sometimes 100, 110 times a day. I kid you not. The boat buying frenzy literally doubled the amount of boat loans that we were all writing. In the last 5 years, I personally have written well over 800 loans and helped 800 families get on the water. That's a lot of loans. That's a lot of phone calls. That is a lot of emails. So I built YourBoatMoney.com in order to be a resource online. Yes, you can put an application in there, and yes, that's how I make my money, is by closing boat loans. But there's so much information on that site. I don't want it to be just a sales site. So I built it to give you information, to help you make an informed decision, to teach you things you didn't know that you needed to know. And yes, I talk too much, right? If you've called me on the phone, you know I'm going to ask you a million questions. And there's a reason for me asking those million questions, because they need answers. And in order to get you to the right loan product, I need to ask you those questions. Now, I can't possibly build a website that's going to answer all of the questions that people would have about boat loans when there's 3,000 unique visitors a month coming to that site. So I decided that I would, in addition to the multiple tabs and links and things on my page, I would start a blog. And in that blog, I would start to answer some of the most frequently asked questions. And then I would take those blog posts and post them in Facebook, or post them on The Whole Truth, or post them in other boating forums. And people just love it. They eat it up. They were hungry for information, and there were just no information available, at least not in one concise place. Well, that has led me to where we are today. This is YourBoatMoney.com on YouTube, an extension of YourBoatMoney.com's website and blog, where I will provide more information about how boat loans work, about how credit works, about what payment to income is and debt to income ratios, and all the other moving parts of boat loans, what Coast Guard documentation is, just all of the moving parts that I can put together and answer questions for you. So it is my hope that you will enjoy this channel, that I provide a good service for you and for your family, and that I help you become the next family on the water. I know you've heard it said 1,000 times before. I'm going to say it again. If you like this video, if you like the content that I'm providing, if you're interested in boat loans, if you're looking at a boat loan, if I've helped you with a boat loan in the past, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell and change it to all updates if you want to see the next video that's coming out. My plan is to produce videos on interest rates, specifically going into different scenarios and how interest rates work and what we might be able to do. I want to talk to you about credit scores. I want to talk to you about Coast Guard documentation and, can I charter my boat? Part-time charter, full-time charter? What are some insurance requirements? What about this state? Can I buy the boat in this state and place it in another state? Where do I pay taxes? All of these things that will help you understand how boat money works and how you can get some.